Hey you! Make sure you keep watching until the very end of this video because the unimaginable outcome will leave you in awe. Parents around the world just want to do what's best for their child. This means tending to both their physical and emotional well-being, the latter of which involves ensuring that children grow up with strong ethical and moral compasses. Doing so requires parents to set good examples and instill sound judgment in their children. A part of this frequently involves the desire to pass along religious beliefs and customs, the result of which, in Catholic families, is often a christening. Generally speaking, a christening is a baptismal ceremony held for an infant. While the specifics of individual ceremonies may differ regionally, and even from church to church, typically the event involves the child being dipped in sacred water and having a blessing spoken over them. After this, the child is generally received and adored by watching family members and close friends. Halfway between Leeds and Sheffield in northern England lies Barnsley, South Yorkshire. Barnsley is home to nearly 100,000 people. Among them is 21-year-old Ashley White. Ashley gave birth to a healthy and happy baby boy in late 2018. Wanting only the best for her young baby, Ashley scheduled Noah's christening as soon as possible. At the age of just 4 weeks, Noah was christened. The day was a magical event in which friends and family expressed their love for Noah and for his mother. After the christening, Ashley continued to navigate life as a new mom. She kept an eye on her son for any changes in behavior or signs of distress, like any good mother would. A few weeks later, Ashley started noticing that his right eye had become blistered, swollen, and watery. She immediately contacted a health visitor who gave Ashley good news. According to her, little Noah was likely just suffering from a blocked tear duct. Ashley was advised to keep the eye clean and to watch for any changes in his condition. But as time went on, she noticed that his condition wasn't improving. Ashley was getting seriously concerned about her son's health as she began doing her own research online. Eventually, she came across a story on Facebook about a young baby who contracted herpes. Ashley sympathized with the family, as she knew firsthand what it was like to watch her baby suffer from an illness. But something else caught her attention. The child's herpes symptoms looked exactly like the swelling and blistering on her own child. Ashley was aware that it was dangerous to jump into medical conclusions just based on a Facebook post, so she tried to keep an open mind. Still, the similarities were striking, and Ashley couldn't deny it. A few days later, she took her son to the doctors, and she happened to mention the Facebook post about herpes. But given that she herself wasn't a carrier, it seemed highly unlikely that her son could have contracted the illness. Ashley's comment about herpes caused doctors to explore a new series of tests, but the results were unlike anything they expected to see. We'll tell you what the doctors learned about little baby Noah in just a moment. But first, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon right now. After you click the bell, comment Notification Squad, and I'll reply to all of you saying thanks. Ashley White's 9-month-old son, Noah, had developed severe swelling and blistering around his right eye. The cause was a mystery to everyone until Ashley mentioned an article about an infant with herpes. Doctors immediately began a new line of tests and quickly realized that the young child had in fact been infected with HSV-1, or herpes simplex virus 1. Baby Noah was immediately moved to Barnsley Hospital, where he could spend the next 10 weeks recovering from the outbreak. In addition to everything Noah had already been through, he will remain on antiviral medication until at least 2020. The road to recovery has been fraught with relapses and challenges that will likely be part of their lives for many years to come. While Ashley was relieved to have a diagnosis and a treatment plan, the most horrifying thing was how Noah managed to contract the virus. After recollecting weeks of their lives to the doctors, it was determined that Noah had contracted the illness from a guest at his christening. Contrary to popular belief, a carrier does not have to be in the midst of an active outbreak in order to pass along the illness. And whoever infected Noah could have done so through saliva deposited while they were kissing him. As a result, a loving gesture set off a lifetime of complications for Ashley's young son. Now, Ashley is sharing her story in the hopes that others will be more careful when it comes to managing their illness and learning how to safeguard their young children. In a Facebook post, the heartbroken young mother wrote, "I was lucky enough to catch it in time and still have my little boy with me today. Other parents might not be so lucky. I would do anything to stop other families going through what we did. So please, 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 don't kiss newborns."